If light was not the basis of architecture, we would all be in darkness. We would be not even in a cave, we would be under the earth. There is darkness when we die. But light is really the element of life. It's like oxygen. I think one of the ways to do it is to concentrate on the human being, not on the general effect of light, not the opera or theater of light, which was more the old way of looking at light, but the desire and necessity of light for individual tasks and for communal tasks. I had a lot of fun, pleasure working on the Paragon lamp. It's not finished. You know, we have to go back and think of new ways to make the lamp effective economically, producible in the market, and competitive.
Can become a straight vertical line or like a skyscraper, or a light that is flexible and really kind of a sculptural object that is very functionalistic and provides, I think, something that I would like to have on my table, and everybody else too.
Bene, would you like to design here the new for the small house in in China?
In a democratic participatory society, one has to produce a light that has a certain scale and a certain efficiency and a certain economy. We can have a light here, we can light here, and we can have a light somewhere in here for reading. This is not the old China, the China of 5 years ago. This is the new China, that people who are working have a higher level of living, they have a better condition, they have a more beautiful, and I have to tell you, the project will be a very, very special project, very nice project. Low cost, it is true, but that's the challenge. I mean, nobody's buying Bauhaus lamps for working people. They were supposedly designed for working people, but each lamp costs $5,000. So working people deserve, I think, very, very good design. I really believe in that in all my projects. Now, sometimes I work for very wealthy clients with very high-end, you know, villas or skyscrapers. But increasingly, I have been thinking, and I'm involved around the world, in places where I want to build not just the hotels and the spas and the shopping centers and the skyscrapers. I want to contribute something to people who cannot afford those elements and yet deserve a dignified and beautiful life. You don't have to be have a lot of money to have a good light, a good flexible light. Do you agree?
See, but the problem about the flexibility, I believe it to have the lamps flexible is better, but cost more.
Okay, now that's an important thought. We don't have to make it flexible. There is no reason, because we know that there is an economy of each of the spaces.
My suggestion is not to put only the bulb there, like this one, but one for the direction to the bed, one other for the table or some other.
Well, we also have a bathroom. And what we have to discuss is this fixed lamp. What are the preferred elements?
You have to say the idea, and after will be our effort to find some different solution for you.
For possibilities, okay.
Yeah, sure.
With the cost and with the implications of multiple production. Okay.
Va bene.
I like it. Well, I think Ernesto Gismondi and Artemide are synonymous because the companies has such expertise, wisdom, and knowledge in the architecture of light.